Hey everyone, welcome to your practice. My name is Veronica. Today we're going to be doing a short 20-minute Vinyasa Flow, and the practice is going to be starting on our back. So just go ahead and meet me there and we will get started. And so lying down on your back, I want you to go ahead and get comfortable. So you can either have your feet planted on the ground, you can have your legs stretched out, whatever works best for you. I'm going to go ahead and have my feet on the ground and my knees are together. I'm going to have my palms down on my belly. And so wherever you're at, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes. I want you to relax your shoulders and just nice, easy breathing in and out of the nose, letting everything go. And so for this practice, I'm going to ask that you go ahead and set an intention. This is something that maybe you're working on, maybe something you'd like to invite into your life, or maybe it's something you'd like to let go of. Either way, just go ahead and set that intention. And just take a nice deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And just one more like that, deep breath. Let it go. And then just returning to nose breathing here. And gently opening up the eyes, letting some light in. Begin to stretch the arms and the legs out nice and long. A nice big stretch, maybe moving from side to side. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and draw those knees up into the chest and just a gentle rock here, just loosening up the back. Good. Let's go ahead and plant those feet down to the ground. I want the feet to be hip distance, right? Draw them a little bit closer towards the body. I want you to go ahead and tuck that tailbone so you're pressing that low back down into the ground, and then gently just lift those hips up and then slowly lower down. Right? So it's nice and easy, small movement. You don't have to lift up very high. I want you to make sure you keep that tailbone moving towards your heels, and it's just a gentle tap down to the ground. So just an easy warm up here for your back. Good. Lifting and lowering. Good. Two more like this. Good. One more. Hold it lifted. Now go ahead and take your arms and bring them into cactus arms so the palms are facing up towards the sky. I want you to make sure you pull the chin back and keep the neck nice and long. Good. Just breathing here. Relax the shoulders. Good. One more breath. And then slowly begin to bring everything all the way back down to that starting position. We're going to go ahead and separate those feet so that they are mat distance. You can just bring those arms slightly away from the body. We're going to drop the knees off to one side. I don't care which one you go with, because we're going to go ahead and bring it back through center and do the other side. So certainly if it feels good for you to hang out on one side and get an extra moment of stretching there, then go for it. Otherwise, you're just alternating between the two. Once you are done, come back to center and then bring those knees into the chest and bring the hands behind the knees. We're going to go ahead and just rock ourselves up. Good. Once you get there, go ahead and flip over and come onto all fours. Make sure that your fingers are spread nice and wide and the shoulders are over the wrists and the hips are over the knees. Go ahead and send that left leg out nice and long, right? Keep those shoulders out of the ears, push down into the hands, and then go ahead and extend that right arm, right? So get your balance here. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, go ahead and bring everything into the midline. Inhale, send it out nice and long. Exhale, bring it in. Good, two more like that, deep breath. And exhale. Good, one more. Exhale. Hold it here, and now go ahead and drop the hand. And then you're going to go ahead and take that left leg and bring it over to the right side. Curl the toes under, and then start to bring your gaze off of that right shoulder. So you should feel a really good stretch on the left side of the body here. Good. Slowly come on back to center. Go ahead and drop that knee down. We'll do the other side. So extend that right leg, right? Get your balance here. And then go ahead and send the left arm out nice and long. Good. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, go ahead and draw it into the midline. Good. Inhale, send it out. Exhale and draw it in. Good. 2 more like that. Draw it in. Last one. And in. Extend it out. Pause. Drop that left hand. Bring that right leg over to the left side. Curl the toes. Bring your gaze off of that left shoulder. Maybe you see your foot. Maybe you don't. Good. And then bring it back to center. Go ahead and drop that knee down. We're going to go ahead and meet in a plank pose, right? So again, make sure that those fingers are spread nice and wide. Toes are curled under, shoulders out of the ears, core is engaged. We're not here for very long. Pausing. Good. And then just go ahead and push up and back into your down dog. Good. And then once you're in your down dog, go ahead and make some adjustments that you need, right? Maybe dropping one heel and then the other, just feeling a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Good. Pausing at center and maybe taking a deep bend in the knees. Getting those hips up nice and high. And then slowly begin to straighten out those legs, drawing the heels towards the earth. Good. And then go ahead and ripple once again into your plank pose. From here, we're going to lower to the knees, chest, and chin. Keep the elbows nice and close. Inhale, go ahead and come on into that low cobra, gently lifting up. And then exhale up and back into your down dog. Bringing your gaze towards your hands, slowly begin to walk the feet up towards the hands and come on into a forward fold. So first forward fold here, so soften the knees as much as you need to get the fingers down to the ground. And once you're there, just let the head, neck, shoulders go, maybe moving the head around, right? Making any moves that feel good for you here. And then just being in stillness, bring a little bit more of the weight towards the toes. And then slowly begin to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Go ahead and sweep those arms up to the sky, big stretch. And on the exhale, go ahead and dive back forward. We're going to inhale, lift and lengthen. On the exhale, go ahead and plant the hands, step that right foot back. We're going to go ahead and drop that back knee, top of the foot. Inhale, sweep those arms up to the sky. And on the exhale, go ahead and come on into your cactus arms as you shift the hips forward just a bit. Good. Inhale, pull it back, arms up, back up to the sky. Exhale, shift it forward, cactus arms. Good. One more like this. And exhale. Good. Inhale, back up. And then on the exhale, go ahead and lower those hands down. Step that back, left foot back, so you're in your plank pose. And then we're going to go ahead and lower down to the knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, go ahead and come on into that low cobra. And then exhale up and back so that you are back in your down dog. And just take a breath here. And exhale. Bringing your gaze towards your hands, slowly begin to walk those feet back up to the top of the mat, back in that forward fold. And then inhale, slowly begin to rise on up, sweep those arms up to the sky. On the exhale, dive forward back into the fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. On the exhale, plant the hands, step that left foot back. We're going to drop that back knee, top of the foot. Inhale, sweep those arms up to the sky. On the exhale, go ahead and sink it forward, cactus arms. Good. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, sink it forward. Good. Last time here. And exhale. Inhale, back up. And on the exhale, go ahead and lower the hands down. Lift the back knees, step back into your plank pose. And then flowing through a vinyasa. So either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, whatever is in your practice. Inhale, either up dog or low cobra, whatever you can do. And then exhale up and back into your down dog. Taking a nice deep cleansing breath. And exhale. Coming into a three-legged dog on the right side, so right leg up and back. we're going to go ahead and stack the hips one on top of the other, taking a bend in that top leg. And then I want you to bring your gaze underneath the left arm so you square the shoulders to the top edge of the mat. Good. Think about drawing that left heel down and the right knee up. And then come back into that three-legged dog, squaring the hips to the earth. Go ahead and step that foot between the hands. Good. When you're ready, we're going to go ahead and rise up, come into that high lunge. Good. Relax the shoulders. Pinkies are turned in. If you have tight shoulders, just feel free to take a bend in the elbows. Right? Breathing here. On the exhale, opening up into our warrior two. So just adjust your stance here. All right, so that front heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. The arms are stretched out nice and long. Gazing off that front hand. Plant the back hand, flip the front palm, reach up and back for your reverse. On the exhale, go ahead and come back into that warrior two. Good. Straightening out that front leg, we're going to come into our Trikonasana. So reach the fingers towards the top edge of the mat, and then go ahead and drop that hand down, floating the left arm up to the sky. Now, option, you can either have the hand floating to the inside of that leg, or you can drop the hand down to the leg for support. Good. Breathing here. Good. Inhale, slowly begin to rise back up. Drop the back hand, reach up and back. Good. And then coming forward, take a bend in that front leg, drop that forearm down to the thigh, and then sweep that left arm up and over. And again, the pinky is turned down, gazing up underneath the shoulder. One more breath. Good. Bring the gaze down towards the ground, lower the hand, turn the toes over. You are in your low lunge now, and then step it back into your plank pose. Option here to flow through a vinyasa or go right up into your down dog. Good. And then when you're done, you're up and back into your down dog. Taking a deep breath here. And exhale. Good. Other side. Left leg up and back. We're going to go ahead and stack the hips one on top of the other, taking a bend in that leg. This time, bring your gaze underneath the right arm so you're squaring those shoulders. Think about dropping that right heel, lifting that left knee up. Good. Another breath here. Good. Squaring those hips, coming back into your three-legged dog. We're going to go ahead and step that foot between the hands. Good. When you're ready, we're going to rise on up. Come into that high lunge. Good. Relax the shoulders. Breathing here. Getting your point to focus on so you can balance. Good. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, go ahead and open up into that warrior two. All right, so go ahead and maybe widen the stance a bit. Relax the shoulders, gazing off that front middle finger. Go ahead and drop the back hand, flip the front palm, reach up and back. Good. Coming back to that warrior two, begin to straighten out that front leg, hinging towards the top of the mat, and then slowly lowering that hand down, floating the right arm up to the sky. And so it's not about how low you go here, right? Because I don't want you to be falling down towards the earth. I want the back to be nice and flat. Good. Inhale, slowly begin to rise up, plant the hand, reach up and back. And then as you come forward, I want you to go ahead and drop that forearm down to that thigh and sweep that right arm up and over, pinky side down. Pull the top shoulder back, taking a breath here. And then on the exhale, go ahead and bring the gaze down, lower the right hand, the left hand, curl the toes, you're in your low lunge, step it back, plank. And then again, vinyasa, or go right up into your down dog. Whatever you are feeling today. Good. Taking a nice deep cleansing breath here. And exhale. Good. Bringing your gaze towards your hands. We're going to either hop or step up to the top of the mat. And then come into your fold. Start to take a bend in the knees and then sweep those arms up to the sky so you are in that Utkatasana. All right. So the weight is in the heels. Draw the shoulders down. If you have tight shoulders here, you can always just lower the arms a bit. right? And so just breathing here. On the exhale, we're going to begin to sweep those arms back behind us. As you do, I want you to see if you can lift the heels up. Good. Inhale, come back to that Utkatasana. Exhale, sweep the arms back. See if you can come up onto the toes. Good. One more like that. And exhale. Good. Inhale back into that Utkatasana. Go ahead and lower those arms so they're parallel. I want you to go ahead and take the right arm, bring it over the left. Take a bend in the elbows. You're going to either have the backs of the arms are touching, or you can go ahead and interlace and bring the palms to touch here. Good. Now, taking that left leg, you're going to go ahead and bring it over the right. Your knees are still deeply bent here. You can either have the left toes down on the ground, you can float the foot up off the ground, or you can see if you can wrap it behind the ankle. And so now pressing those forearms into one another, I want you to go ahead and see if you can lift the fingers up away from your face and relax the shoulders. Breathe here. Good, one more breath. Good, slowly begin to unwind everything. Once you do, I want you to go ahead and send that left leg back behind you. Toppling tree, you could have your toes down on the ground to start, relax the shoulders. And then see if you can begin to move into a warrior three. So flex that back foot. See if you could become parallel to the ground, or anywhere in between is all good. Get your balance. Every day is going to be different. Good. And then slowly begin to plant that foot, come back into that Utkatasana, and then slowly rise up. Nice. Just gently shake out those legs before we move on to the other side. All right, so let's go ahead and once again come into that Utkatasana. All right, so weight is in the heels, shoulders out of the ears. Once again, let's go ahead and bring those arms back behind us. Come up onto those toes and then lower it down. Good, two more like that. You know where we're going. Lifting those heels and lower. Good, one more. Drop it down, reach it back up, and then go ahead and just bring those arms so that they are parallel. Now, taking the left over the right. Left over the right, take a bend in the elbows, backs of the arms touch, or go ahead and see if you can interlace, bring the palms to touch. Now taking the right leg, bring it over the left. Keeping those knees bent, sinking down low. Again, toes are touching the ground to start. Then see if you can lift it up off the ground, maybe hooking behind that ankle. Good. Wherever you're at, squeeze those forearms together, lifting the fingers up and then away from the face just slightly. Breathing here, keeping your balance, keeping your focus. If you fall out, don't worry about it. Good. And then slowly begin to unwind. And you're going to send that right leg back behind you. Coming into this toppling tree pose. Again, toes can touch the ground if you need to. And then slowly see if you can come into that warrior three. So flex that back foot. See if you can become parallel. And again, if you fall, just come on back. This is what our practice teaches us. One more breath. Good. Take a bend in the standing leg. Plant that foot. Reach up. Come back into that Utkatasana. And then rise on up. Awesome job. Good balancing. All right. Back to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, go ahead and just step it back into your down dog. We'll take a nice deep breath. And on the exhale, go ahead and just lower those knees down and separate the knees. Come into a brief child's pose, extending those arms out nice and long. Forehead down to the mat, breathing here for a moment. Good. Slowly begin to walk the hands back towards the body. We're going to go ahead and just flip over and come back onto our backs. So go ahead and lie on down. And once you get there, go ahead and draw that right knee up into the chest and maybe rotate that ankle in one direction and then the other. Good. Bringing those arms out like a T, palms face down. We're going to go ahead and just bring that right knee across the body. Right? Option to go ahead and bring that left hand on top of the knee and then bring your gaze off the right side. Good. Slowly back to center. And we'll go ahead and switch. So extend the right leg, bring that left knee in, and just gently begin to rotate that ankle. And then reverse it. Good. And then bringing the arms out, you're going to go ahead and just bring that left leg across the body again. Option to take the right hand on top of the left knee. Bring your gaze off of the left shoulder. Breathe here. And then slowly back to center. We're going to extend both legs and just come into a brief Shavasana. Right, just so that we can just bring all of this really good energy with us into the day today. Wherever you are at, eyes are closed and just breathing. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. And so just start to begin to make some movements and maybe stretch the arms nice and long overhead, reaching through the fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, just rolling over onto the side of the body. And then pushing yourself up and come into an easy seat. And once you are there, go ahead and close the eyes. And so as you go throughout the rest of your day today, just remember the intention that you set at the beginning of the practice, and then to be kind to yourself and to others. And so bringing the palms together with the thumbs at the third eye, just gently bow the head to seal the practice. And may you have peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. Namaste. And so I hope that you enjoyed this short flow, and I really hope to see you again in the next practice. So just go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the practice, and leave me any comments below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you soon. Take good care.